You were born in a hole in the ground, a small, hidden den, dug by both your parents, deep in the wilderness, far from predators who might consider you dinner. It's warm, safe, and invisible to the outside world, a perfect start. You entered this world with 3 siblings, all of you, blind, deaf, helpless. A squirming pile of fur and squeaks. For the first 2 weeks of your life, your world is no bigger than that den. And in that tiny world, your mother is everything. She feeds you, cleans you, warms you, and guards you with a fierce love. Your father, meanwhile, is off patrolling, hunting, and expanding your family's territory. You do nothing but eat, sleep, and wrestle clumsily for the best nipple. Even that becomes an epic battle, twisting, rolling, whining for one more drop of milk. These little scuffles are your first taste of survival. By the time you're 3 weeks old, everything changes. One morning, your mother nudges you with her nose, gently but firmly. You stumble forward into the sunlight for the very first time, your tiny legs trembling. Behind you, your siblings follow, blinking against the light. The world is terrifying and thrilling. Mum stays close, always watching. If one of you wanders too far, she lets out a low whimper, a warning. If you ignore her, she doesn't ask twice. One firm push and you're herded right back. Exploration ends with a nap, and you collapse into sleep the moment you return to the den. At 6 weeks, milk is off the menu. Your parents begin bringing back real food, sometimes a small bird, sometimes a field mouse. On lucky days, a chunk of leftover deer. They drop the food in front of you. But you? You don't have the faintest idea what to do. You bite, lick, chew, fight, chaos. Mum sometimes shreds it into pieces for you, but other times she just watches, letting you struggle, learn. Within days, meat becomes your obsession. If it hits the ground, it vanishes in seconds. At 3 months, the next rite of passage arrives, your first hunt. Your parents lead the way. You and your siblings follow, ears up, tails down, hearts pounding. You're not here to kill, not yet. This is a lesson.
You arrive at a clearing. Your mother freezes. A squirrel crouches by a tree root. She lowers her body, every muscle taut. Your father disappears into the brush, circling from the other side. Silence. Then, an explosion of movement. The squirrel bolts, but Dad is faster. He pounces. It's over in a heartbeat. Mom calls you over. You approach slowly, uncertain. The squirrel lies limp, its glassy eyes staring at nothing. Your mother doesn't let you eat. Not yet. First, she teaches you how to open it, how to access the meat without wasting energy. You watch, memorize. Then she spots another squirrel. This time, she steps aside. It's your turn. You lower yourself. Hold your breath. Take a careful step. Crack. A twig snaps under your brother's paw. The squirrel flees up the tree. Game over. You're not ready yet. But one day, you will be. At 6 months, family life shifts. Food becomes scarcer. Your parents are tense, growling if you get too close to their meals. It's not personal, it's pressure. The prey is disappearing. The world is getting tougher. One cold morning, your stomach growls louder than ever before, and without a word, you know, it's time. You don't say goodbye. You simply stand up, glance at the woods you've always known, and walk into the unknown. The first days alone are brutal. You eat bugs, a lizard, scraps left by vultures. Hunger gnaws at you constantly, but little by little, you learn. You catch your first squirrel, a groundhog, a rabbit. The rewards are meager, the effort, immense. You're burning more energy than you gain. Then, one day, everything changes. You meet a badger, a big one, digging furiously into the earth. You crouch, watching. As it claws into the dirt, small animals flee their tunnels. That's when it hits you. The badger does the hard part. You get the catch. You move closer. It growls at first, annoyed by your presence. But you keep your distance. You don't threaten. You just observe.
Suddenly a ground squirrel bolts from the hole. You leap. One bite. It's yours. The badger glances at you again, less hostile now, maybe even approving. You've just earned yourself a partner, For hours, you team up. The badger digs, you stand guard, you both eat. Winter comes, you are no longer a pup. Now you must find a mate. Coyotes pair for life, not just for love, but survival. You let out a long, rising howl, a message carried by the wind. Days pass. Then one night, a faint reply. You follow the sound. Through snow-covered woods, you find her. She's cautious, circling you. You lower your head, sniff the air, show her you mean no harm. She watches a little longer, then vanishes into the shadows, but not forever. You meet again, then again, until one day she lets you eat beside her. A shared deer carcass, torn, bloody, delicious. A beginning. The bond grows, but so does danger. One evening, as you hunt together, you spot a deer in the distance. You run, faster than you've ever run. Just as you close in, bang! The world explodes. The deer collapses. You freeze. A human steps from the trees, rifle in hand. You run. Instinct takes over. You don't stop, don't look back, until the scent of blood and metal is gone. You're panting, confused, alone. Then the headlights, a blinding flash, screeching tires, darkness.